Hey guys, Harris here for Dream Team Editing. I'm just gonna show you guys quickly a bit about MoSplines, and MoSplines generally in Cinema 4D. Please, if you haven't already, go and sub to my account right here on Dream Team Harris HD. And I'm just gonna do a quick call out on behalf of Dream Team. A lot of you say that we nick visuals, tutorials, and stuff. Well, no, we don't. We have a deal with Visual. He's part of the staff, as it says right there. He knows it's actually his idea. He supplies tutorials to us, so just stop asking for the future. And a bad example of this would be in an intro I did a few days back when I first realised about MoSplines. You can see this sort of coral effect. You sort of can see the source found outwards. You can see it moving about freely, which is just going to be an easy way to correct these MoSplines without having to keyframe and change the angle and let it just go freely without having to keyframe. So you can see it quite clearly that it's not in HD, it's just on my channel. It's just sort of squiggle effect which you can get. And when I do watch your guys' stuff, you don't often use it, so let's just get started. If you go to MoGraph and click MoSpline, you do get this in the MoGraph plugins. There are two, MoGraph 1, MoGraph 2 add-on plugins for Cinema 4D. They are very cool, and if you go and watch our tutorial on how to get Cinema 4D, these come included. So if you haven't already, go and watch that tutorial and you'll get these free. So once you've made this MoSpline, you want to go to Simple, and you're going to change the segments from 1 to 20. Or however many segments you want, really, however many of those squiggly lines you want. We're going to change this angle H to -90, and we're going to change angle P to 200 maybe. Well, you can see you've got this sort of peacock effect, which isn't really what I wanted, but oh well. Let's make it a bit more and then add a curve to it. Alright, I'm going to rotate this around so that it's pointing upwards. And you can see the basic outcome of what you're aiming to achieve. It won't come up on the render because we haven't added a NURBS, which we're going to do last. But first of all, we need to tell it to move freely, so we're going to add a wind, or as it looks like a fan here. And we're going to rotate it so it's pointing up towards our little coral. Now we're going to affect the wind. We need to give it some turbulence so it does actually turn. I'm going to turn the scale down from 1000 to 100. If you keep it at 1000, it will go berserk. I think I just want to add the length on this a bit more. And you can see, I think we've got this squiggly line which is going freely, which looks pretty wicked, to be honest. And now we're going to make the NURBS, so we're going to add sweep NURBS and a circle. We're going to drag the wind underneath the NURBS and the circle in between them, so you have this layout. Oh shit, no. Detach the wind. There you go. You should have sweep NURBS with the wind, and inside the NURBS it should be the NURBS up top and then circle, then the MoSpline. So right now you should be able to see it when you render, if all goes well. Yeah. And now you can add some textures if you like. Let's see, a gradient. We may try and make a underwater sea like effect. Like that. You could load a texture from Google Images, I guess, or just the ocean or whatever you think. You can mess around with it. You can mess around with the sweep NURBS. Let's add the caps to each side to make it give it a head, which is pretty weird because it makes it look like it got jellyfish or something. And I don't like that. Let me get rid of that. In fact, I'll keep it there. on the bottom. Or you can switch it upside down so you've got this lengthy pyramids-like effect. And now that's basically it. I'm going to show you a quick tip on splines itself, not so much MoSplines, but this freehand tool right here. As it stands, if you go to Edit, Preferences, Document, you're going to have multi-draw splines unticked at the moment. So what you have to do, say you want to draw, you'd have to click again, draw, click again, draw. You'd have to repeatedly do that. I'm just going to delete these. But if you go to Edit, Preferences, Multi-Draw Splines, you can freely draw with your hand, etc. And I always had the idea of maybe linking this freehand tool, so maybe write my name, linking that with the fan and all that, and making that squiggle go up and etc. So I hope you guys liked the tutorial. I would advise you do that tip even if you don't use the spleens, just in case for future purpose. If you can, go and sub to my account, iHarrisFX. I only got 204 subscribers. It's in the Dream Team Editing sub box right here. Again, we do have a deal with visual. I'll speak to you guys later.